Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. So welcome to biology lecture with me, Madam Hida. So in this video, you will learn about mutation. Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is the genetic material that organisms inherit from their parents. DNA carries several hundred or more genes that will be passed along from one generation of cells to the next. Change in an organism's DNA, called mutation, can cause changes in all aspects of its life. There are three subtopics of mutation. 7.1 Mutation Classification and Types, 7.2 Gene Mutation, 7.3 Chromosomal Mutation. In this video, you will learn about 7.1 Mutation Classification and Types. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to define mutation and state the classes of mutation which involve gene mutation and chromosomal mutation. Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, are macromolecules that exist as polymer called polynucleotide. Each polynucleotide consists of monomers called nucleotides. Each nucleotide composed of three components. First one is deoxyribose sugar. Second, phosphate group. And the third, nitrogenous bases. What happens when the bases of DNA change? That's what we call mutation. According to Campbell, mutation is defined as a change in the nucleotide sequence of an organism's DNA or in the DNA or RNA of virus. However, as stated in Solomon, mutation is defined as any change in DNA that may include change in the nucleotide base pair of a gene or a rearrangement of genes within the chromosome. Whereas mutation is any change made in the nucleotide sequence of DNA and becomes source of new variation for a species as listed in Matter. In summary, mutation can be defined as permanent changes in the amount, arrangement, or structure of the DNA of an organism. Mutation can also produce new traits that can be inherited. Mutation can occur in both gamete cells or somatic cells. If mutation occurs in a gamete or in a cell that gives rise to gametes, it may be transmitted to offspring and to future generations. Contrastly, when mutation occurs in somatic cells, it will not be passed on to offspring, but will only inherited by daughter cells produced through mitosis. Many mutations result in the change of a protein, and therefore the protein cannot function as it should be. Blue lobster is a kind of mutant. It is an organism which carries a gene that has undergone a mutation. It is 1 in 2 million. It's known as blue lobster due to its blue appearance derived from the genetic mutation. It feeds on crabs, clams, and fish. Mutation can be classified into gene mutation and chromosomal mutation. Gene mutation, or also known as point mutation, is a change in a single nucleotide pair of DNA. Gene mutation can be divided into base substitution, base insertion, base deletion, and base inversion. Chromosomal mutation is the abnormalities in chromosomal structure known as chromosomal aberration, which divided into translocation, deletion, inversion, and duplication. The second type of chromosomal mutation is changes in the chromosomal number or chromosomal number alteration, divided into aneuploidy and euploidy. What causes mutation to occur? Mutation can occur spontaneously or can be induced when an organism exposed to mutagen. The cause of mutation can later divide mutation into two different types: spontaneous mutation and induced mutation. Spontaneous mutation occurs naturally and randomly due to the mistake in base pairing during DNA replication, whereas induced mutation occurs when an organism had been exposed to certain limit of mutagen. So what is meant by mutagen? Mutagen is any of chemical or physical agents that can cause and increase the chance of mutation. Mutagen operates either by causing changes in the DNA of the genes or by causing the damage of chromosome. Two different types of mutagen. The first is physical mutagen. Physical mutagen involve electromagnetic radiation such as UV ray, gamma ray, X-ray, and particle radiation. The second type of mutagen is chemical mutagen. Chemical mutagen is a substance such as colchicine, ethidium bromide, and mustard gas, which can alter the genetic material. So that's all about mutation classification and types. Till we meet again in the next video of gene mutation. See you!